All right, Logan James of Underwood, 2 quick victories tonight in their duel. Logan, senior night, tell me a little bit about that and what it meant to get to perform in front of your home crowd one more time.
I mean, it's good. I love the crowd, and we all love the atmosphere out here out in Underwood. Everyone comes to watch us fight, and we love that. We put on a show for them every time, and they love to come out and see that, and it means a lot. It means a lot to me, and it means a lot to the team.
2 quick matches, what was working for you?
Honestly, the main thing that I've been trying to improve on is moving my feet and just staying on my attacks and stuff. And I think I did pretty well on that, tonight on that with a couple good takedowns. But I think I need to keep my attack rate up more and then just staying on those shots, and I'll be good.
What did you do in the off season to get you ready for the start of the season like tonight?
Honestly, there wasn't too much of work to be done in the off season. I worked a lot on my wrestling, but I think the main improvement was just my mental warfare and the aspect of going into a wrestling match. I think that's one of the main things I've worked on a lot, is how I prepare myself, warming up for the match, even after the match, is just how I hold myself. I think that was one of the big game changers in me improving, but also just going to MWC Wrestling Academy all the time and training with Hammy and Blake and all the hammers we got at Underwood. That for sure helps too.
Yeah, you mentioned you guys have a lot of hammers. So what's the expectation as we begin the season?
I mean, usually the expectation is just to win, but at this point I think we've all exceeded that expectation, and I think our coaches and us, we're just looking for us to improve the best as we can and just keep working, getting better at everything we can, and just to be the best eventually.
All right, Coach, 2 wins to start the dual season and the season for you guys. You had to like what you saw, right?
Yeah, for the most part. First weight cut, first time down. We're a little off a little bit, but it's to be expected first time, so.
Yeah, obviously you guys put in a lot of work in the off season and stuff, but when you finally get out on the mat for a match, it's a little bit different. Tell me about how eager you guys were to get out there.
Oh man, it's tough when you're wrestling the same guys from the end of July till now. They're ready to get some different feel, and at times like this, you see some things happen that wouldn't normally, because guys just don't react the way the guys that we've been wrestling all the time in the room do. So. It's a good learning experience, a good thing to get down, start leveling that out, and now we got to clean a lot of stuff up and get a lot better.
Pretty impressive and quick debut from Gable Porter. What's he capable of this season?
He's as good as anybody in the state of Iowa, maybe in the Midwest at 106 pounds. That's just the way it is. He's the real thing. He's doing a lot better, keeping his weight under control. He's getting that figured out, shrinking his body down, so he's going to be. We're going to be real excited to see what happens for him.
Looked like Logan was really motivated tonight. Is that kind of something you could notice too?
Oh yeah, Logan's a great kid. He's a competitor, fireball. His legs were cramping up a little bit today in the second match. Again, first weight cut, didn't probably rehydrate very well, and it showed in his pace in that second match. But it's okay. Right now, we get through these. Learn from it, be better next time, and he's doing great. Really focused, wrestling better in the room than I've seen him in 4 years, and that's pretty high level. So it's exciting.
You guys have 3 state finalists from a year ago, and you could argue that Blake should have been in the finals as well. You returned some nice pieces as well. What's the expectation this season?
Well, it's the same as always, man. You go do the absolute best you can, get as deep in the tournament as you can, and everything else takes care of itself. We have high expectations. The kids have high expectations for themselves, and that makes it exciting and fun and a bunch of motivated guys. So we got a lot of work to do between then and now, but we got a pretty good base going, at least for the start.